Right here I have the LUMIX G9II with the Sigma 18-35, which is my all-time favorite lens. And I would love for the new hybrid phase detect autofocus system on the G9II to work with the Sigma 18-35 because that would be the ultimate setup. And honestly, it would just be straight amazing. And we got to train. So we're gonna find out if the autofocus works. I'm watching the playback right now. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. Sigma 18-35, Metabones Speedbooster, the Ultra 0.71 on the G9 Mark II. So I make this video. Well, a lot of you were actually asking for it, and I think a lot of you who didn't ask for it were definitely curious about it. And personally, I legitimately wanted to see if the autofocus, the new hybrid phase detect autofocus on the G9II, would it work with the Sigma 18-35 and the Metabones Speedbooster. So here's a little history on the Sigma 18-35, a little personal history, also a little history of the Sigma 18-35. Came out in like April of 2013, and really from that moment a legend was born. You know, really early on people were using this Sigma 18-35 with the GH4, and I honestly wish I would have started YouTube around that time because I think it would have been a lot different of a journey, but I know it was a very popular setup with the GH4. I used it mostly with the GH5, and I even made a video of like this lens basically never comes off the GH5. The GH5 and Sigma 18-35 over the years have made me thousands of dollars in client work. I've also kind of built my channel around, you know, the GH5, and the Sigma 18-35 was a big part of that as well. And like I said before, this is basically my all-time favorite lens, and to be able to take it off the shelf again and kind of find new life with the G9 Mark II, it's kind of exciting. So the Sigma 18-35 is an f1.8, but when you combine it with the Metabones Speedbooster ULTRA like I have, 0.71, that actually turns it into a f1.3. And then the focal range combined with the Metabones Speedbooster ULTRA kind of puts it in like a 25, 26 to 50 millimeter range. Just the speed combined with that focal length, I think, is why this lens was such a popular choice for micro four thirds shooters. Another reason this lens was so great is because like all the components are internal. So I mean, you have the 18-35 ring right here, but it doesn't pop out the end of the lens, and that has been so great for having rigged up. You see I have the follow focus ring on here, so if you're on like a gimbal or something, it's not throwing it off balance. The Sigma 18-35 has just been legendary throughout the years. So I just wanted to test the Sigma 18-35 and the Metabones Speedbooster ULTRA to see how it combined with the new hybrid phase detect autofocus system on the G9II. Basically what I did is I took it off the shelf, tossed it on the camera, and ran some quick tests. I did have the settings in mode 2 for continuous autofocus. Kind of wanted to push some of the settings, and so I had the speed all the way up to 5 and the sensitivity up to 3. Then I had the autofocus in full area human detect because really that was the only type of test I was gonna run, was just me in the shot. Here's some of the test shots. Let me know what you think down in the comments. All right, let me know what you think. I honestly was a little shocked on how well it performed. I was kind of prepared to write this whole like doom and gloom, doom, doom, gloom, gloom, very sad poem. But honestly, I'm kind of shocked about how good it actually was. One of the things I did notice is that the engines are kind of running pretty hard in here. So let me, I'm just gonna hold the mic up to the lens and you can kind of hear it, hopefully, maybe. I didn't know if you could kind of hear it hunting a little bit. It is a little bit noisy. So if you have a microphone on the camera and you're doing some work, that might be an issue. I don't know. But I was honestly surprised. I didn't run any updates on the lenses. It was as is. I just pulled it off the shelf, tossed it on real quick. I'm actually a little surprised at how well it performed. But I'm very excited. If you have any other questions about this setup or the tests that I was doing, simple, unofficial tests, drop down to the comments and we can get a conversation started on there. Now the G9II, I think, is actually one of the best travel cameras that you can get right now. And if you wanna know why, check out this video that's popping up on your screen right here. I pulled it out of the box and I was like, this is the perfect travel camera. So go check out that video and I'll see you over there.